Hello guys, welcome back to your Knowledge Buddy. Today's video is very special one because I'm sitting down in London with a well-known Telugu influencer from Andhra Pradesh who has been exposing a major COS scam that is currently affecting many people. On June 5th, I traveled to London to meet him and record this exclusive podcast. Through his social media platforms, he has been covering the latest COS scam in great detail, sharing evidence, updates, and important information to help people stay informed. His name is Jay, and many of you may already know him through his YouTube and Instagram channels, which is AskJai. If you haven't seen his content yet, I highly recommend checking it out, especially his recent coverage of this COS scam. In today's interview, we are going to do a deep dive into the details of this case, discuss the evidence, understand how the scam operates, and learn what people can do to protect themselves. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Please join me in welcoming Jay to the channel. Hi Jay, welcome to Your Knowledge Buddy. And if you don't mind, can you please introduce to my audience, please?
Hi Sarika ji, first of all, you are my role model.
Oh my God, you are very kind to me.
YouTube.
You're very kind
Thanks
to
for
me.
having me. So yeah, I'm Jay. I do some content on Instagram, YouTube.
You are
Yeah.
an Instagram king now, let me tell you. The whole
Aye.
media is looking after what you post.
Thank you, thank you. I'll take your compliments. Thank
Okay,
you.
so for my new audience or my existing audience,
Yeah.
again, Jay is a content creator and he had been also educating and making videos to create awareness about a lot of things. So today's topic is all about the COS scam. It's a big scam which is going around in the UK, and Jay has been raising his voice to help those students who had already been scammed and to also prevent further scams to happen. So we are going to explain, I believe Jay is going to explain from scratch what it means and how people can benefit from your knowledge and experience as well. So let's start with the first question. What
Yeah.
is COS? Let's start with that.
So a COS is a certificate of sponsorship. Yeah, a certificate of sponsorship. If a company in the UK wants to hire a non-British citizen, well, if they want to bring somebody outside from outside UK, they need to issue a certificate of sponsorship for the employee or for the candidate to apply for a visa. Yeah.
Yes.
So that's basically what it is. But not every company is able to issue the COS. They need to have a certificate license, sponsorship license it's called. So once you have the license, you will have a number of COS certificates. You have an allocation based on the size of the company. They will have an allocation, and then out of that allocation, they will issue a COS to somebody.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So at the moment, there are more than 125,000 companies registered in the UK who got a license to hire immigrants. So having a company versus having a licensed sponsor is two different things. So we are talking about the licensed sponsors who got the rights to hire immigrants. So we are going to get into the detail of this matter now. So you had spoken about some of the scams which is going around in the UK. Can you talk about it? Then what is this COS scam? Now we understood what is COS. What is this COS scam that you're talking about?
So yes, the scam is where somebody offers you something in return for money, and then when they take the money, you don't get the thing. That's basically what a scam is, as we know it. The COS scam is pretty simple. Somebody offers you a COS. They will say they will give you the COS, but they won't. Well, they take the money and they won't. Or there are a number of things happen here. Either they issue a genuine COS and you will get a visa. As soon as you get a visa, they will withdraw your COS, which means your visa is gone again. Why they do it, we'll get into that in a minute. And then they will give you fake COS. When you apply for a visa, your visa gets rejected. But what's the most important thing is people pay for this COS. That's where scams happen. They're not supposed to, but it is what it is. Some people are desperate. They want to stay in the country after their work permit, or they want to come to the UK from wherever they are, and then they pay for this COS. Why they do that, I can explain. In my view, this is my personal view, because UK is one of the countries where you get to ILR, indefinite leave to remain, or PR, in a quicker time, which is 5 years and a work permit. So that's why people think, we can get through this 5 years by whatever means, and we can get an ILR. So that's why they pay for these COS, and then they get scammed.
Yeah, I'm going to remind my audience.
Yeah.
It's
illegal to buy your COS and also illegal to sell COS. If you're buying, you're also doing something which is not legally allowed.
Yes.
If you go to the UK Home Office websites, it's legally mentioned there or outlined there, buying and selling is not allowed in the UK. So thank you, Jai, for explaining it, at least from scratch, from your side. Now, can you talk a little bit without naming people who are scamming? What kind of scam are you talking about in your current videos?
So I haven't confirmed they have done it or neither denied or confirmed, right? But what I'm hearing from various sources is, or victims, so-called victims, is they have paid this couple, a very YouTuber couple, very famous influencers. They paid for COS certificates, and they were issued a fake COS, or they were not issued a COS at all, or they were issued a COS and withdrawn. So it seems like they have done it for hundreds of people over the course of 4 to 5 years. This is one of the Telugu family, unfortunately. Well, it's just an accusation at the moment. That's what they have done.
Okay.
It's very stressful for people who went through the experience, especially when these guys, they came in for something. Yes, it's not the right thing to do, buying a COS. It is what it is. People do what they do. But taking their money and blocking their numbers or disappearing is, and then they're in the country and they don't know what to do. They will have 2 months to find a new sponsor or leave the country. So lots of lives have been ruined because of this.
Based on the evidence that you've seen so far,
Yeah.
from the people who had been scammed, what kind of money did you see they have paid these scammers?
So anywhere between 10,000 to 20,000 pounds. Yeah.
10 to 20,000 pound, and you already said they have scammed more than 30 to 300 people based on the evidence that you have seen so far?
Yeah. Estimated number. That's estimated number. It's like lots of, over 100 people.
By any chance, do you know how people reach out to these scammers? How do you know these people are selling COS? How do they know?
So in this particular case, it was pretty, they were selling in an open market, kind of. They were posting on, somebody said they were posting on Instagram and Facebook, and also they have a WhatsApp group with 900 or 1,000 people in the WhatsApp group. They were posting saying job available, COS is available, and then somebody reaches out, oh, I'm interested, then they will discuss the details. The other parts where, it's a word of mouth, people are desperate. When you're desperate, you will find solutions, kind of thing, right? So if I'm desperate for a COS, I would be asking around, do you know anyone, anyone? And then that's how the scammers get in. Yeah. Just some, terrible stories.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But again, I have not only saying that I've heard this in Telugu, I've heard this in North. A lot of people from Punjab as well had been scammed. There are a lot of people from Mumbai or anywhere. It's happening not only with the Indians, also people from, say, Pakistan, also from Sri Lanka. So it's happening. The real reason for us to make this video is to create awareness. Like we said, yes, we understand once you get your ILR in the UK, you can apply for a British passport. And then, of course, UK provides you other good things why people are looking for ILR. However, you need to be careful that both the things, either buying or selling of COS, is legally not allowed in the UK. So you should not be doing that. So let's talk about it. If anybody wants to stay here legally, for example, anybody wants to be on a skilled worker visa, what piece of advice do you have? How should they be looking for the job in the right way?
So get the job in the right way. If you're a student coming into the UK, prepare from now. What job you want, what skills they needed. Get your CV ready, or reach out for somebody for help, like Sarika or myself or somebody. Just think about why you came to the UK. Yeah, you can do all the fun. You could go to the pub, go to the casino, whatever it is, but don't make that is your first priority. Your first priority is to find a job in the long term, right? So think about that. Put in few hours every week, and don't even focus on the visa and all that. Just try to find a job as soon as you finish. Try to find a skilled job as soon as you finish your masters, and then work in that job for 6 months or 1 year. Then impress the company, and then that's how you get a visa. Or if the company don't have a license, then go find somebody else. Now you have the work experience. It gets easier. You will get more confidence, and you will go find another job. And then if you are from outside the country and looking to get in, yeah, same. Apply for the jobs and attend some interviews. It's not going to be easy. It's not. It's going to take time, lot of time. Do your research. I made some videos on YouTube. Go watch my YouTube channel. And never ever pay anybody for COS. If you're paying, it's 99%. You're going to get scammed.
Thank you very much, Jay. So, which is the biggest mistake you see students are making here in the UK?
The biggest mistake, I think I mentioned, just sorting your priorities. Yeah. When students come over, the problem is, I had this similar problem. So, I don't have my parents here. I don't have anybody to, bother me as such. So I could do whatever I want. I get total freedom. It depends how do you use that freedom is going to decide your future. So when the students come over, they get the freedom. They can go, as I said, casinos and pubs and whatnot and whatever they do. But their first priority should be thinking why they came here.
Yeah.
And thinking about what they need to do.
Yeah. Based on the feedback and my interaction with the students, what I have seen, they focus a lot on their part-time job.
Yes,
and
that's
those
another thing,
part-time jobs are not contributing to
Yeah.
their relevant job or the job in their industry or the domain.
Yes.
And by the time they realize it, it's too late for them.
Yeah.
They may be left with only 6 months of their visa or 3 months of visa. And when you don't have experience in your field, that is where you don't get job, you don't get your visa sponsorship job.
Yeah, that's the part I missed actually. That's the biggest one, most important one is, most of us come here for money. Simple, yeah. And then when we come here, we find a part-time job, we make some money, but we want to make more money because we have all sorts of commitments back home and whatnot.
And the student loan.
Yeah, student loans and everything, yeah. So people might be tempted to work more or they have restriction 20 hours a week. But when they get their post-study work permit, the restriction get lifted, and then they see that as an opportunity to work more and more and make more money. But the money thing is good. It's a short term. Make money, but don't forget your long-term goal. Yeah. Don't make your part-time the top priority. Your priority should always be thinking about why you came here, which is finding a long-term solution, and then you can actually make more money if you get a proper job. Think about this one thing, right? Think it like this. A job will change your life. Not only your life, your entire family's life. Yeah. Most of us coming from middle class families and finding a right job is life-changing moment.
Exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Jay, so far. So any final tips for students or audience who's watching our video today?
Go find AskJai on Instagram and follow that guy.
Yeah. And if you don't understand Telugu, what should they do?
What should I do?
Learn Telugu. No, learn Telugu.
Find a translator. Or my reels get translated into lots of different languages. So everybody can watch. No problem. Yeah. Or just book a call with me and I'll narrate it for you.
Thank you, Jay. So for the guys who are watching this video, go and check it out, his channel.
Yeah.
You will find interesting podcast and a lot of people who had got success here the right way. You can get inspired, you can learn from them. And of course, if you require any kind of mentoring or coaching session, you can reach out to Jay. All the links will be provided in the description and the pinned comment. Thank you, Jay. Thank you for coming and recording this video with me. Thank you. Pleasure having you.
Thank you so much.